My wife lied about visiting her sick mom, but I caught her on a date. Instead of confronting her, I gathered evidence and stayed quiet. Until court, where I left her with nothing. Hello, Reddit I, plus here. You know, people always say trust is the foundation of a good marriage, and I believed that, wholeheartedly. My wife, Amanda, and I had been married for 6 years. We had our fair share of ups and downs, but I thought we were solid. That was until she started acting differently. Distant, secretive, the late nights, the hushed phone calls, the sudden work emergencies that never seemed to add up. I had my suspicions, but I never wanted to be that guy. The paranoid, overbearing husband who jumps to conclusions. Then came the night that changed everything. Amanda told me she was going out of town for the weekend to take care of her mother, who had fallen ill. It made sense. Her mom had been dealing with health issues, and Amanda was always the dutiful daughter. But something about the way she said it felt off. Call it intuition, or just the gut instinct of a man who's starting to see the cracks in his marriage. So, I decided to verify her story. I called her mom's house that night. Her mom answered, healthy as ever, confused as hell when I asked how Amanda was doing taking care of her. My heart sank. I thanked her for her time and hung up, gripping my phone so hard my knuckles turned white. At that moment, I had two choices: confront Amanda immediately, start a fight, and likely end up with more lies and manipulation, or stay quiet, gather evidence, and wait for the perfect moment to strike. I chose the latter. I started digging. Call logs, credit card statements, a tracker on her car. I wasn't proud of it, but damn if it didn't work. Over the course of a month, I found out everything. She wasn't just cheating. She was seeing this guy regularly, spending our money on him, lying to my face with every, "I love you," she muttered at night. The worst part? She didn't even seem guilty. Now I could have lost my mind, could have yelled, thrown things, stormed out. But no, I played the long game. I hired a lawyer, one of the best. I built a rock-solid case, photos, text messages, timestamps, even a witness who saw them together. And all the while, I acted like nothing was wrong. I kissed her goodbye in the mornings. I asked about her sick mother. I played the part of the oblivious husband like a damn Oscar-winning actor. Then came court day. She thought she was walking in for a routine divorce. We had no kids, and she assumed she'd walk away with half of everything, maybe even alimony. She walked in with that smug look on her face, like she had everything figured out. But when my lawyer presented the evidence, the photos, the receipts, the messages, her face drained of all color. She tried to argue. She tried to deny it. But the judge wasn't having it. See, infidelity in our state can seriously impact asset division, and because I had the proof, she got nothing. No house, no savings, no support, just her cheating ass and whatever she had in her purse that day. The best part? Her lover, the man she risked everything for, ghosted her the second he realized she was now broke. As I walked out of that courtroom, I felt a weight lift off my shoulders. I didn't need revenge. I had justice. The aftermath was almost surreal. Friends and family, those who had no idea what was happening behind closed doors, were stunned. Some reached out to offer their support, others to express their shock. My parents were relieved I had finally seen the truth. Amanda, on the other hand, spiraled. She tried to reach out, first with apologies, then with anger, then with desperation. I ignored every single message. She moved in with a friend for a while, but it wasn't long before I heard through the grapevine that her life had taken a downward turn. She lost her job. Turns out employers don't look too kindly on employees who use company time for extramarital affairs. The car she had fought to keep was repossessed. She tried reaching out to her family for help, but even they were disappointed in her choices. And me? I thrived. I focused on myself, on my work, my health, and my happiness. I took the solo trip I had always talked about. I reconnected with old friends. I even started dating again when I was ready, but this time, with my eyes wide open, looking back, I don't regret a thing. I gave my heart to someone who didn't deserve it, but instead of letting her break me, I turned the betrayal into my greatest victory. And that's the best kind of revenge.